I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
On today's episode of 1 Minute Reaction, reacting to Black Clover episode 95, Reincarnation. I gotta say, today is a very much needed episode. I mean, throughout the series, we've had glimpses of the past, but nothing concrete like today's episode. And I gotta say, that shocking revelation I did not see coming. Yes, this is a flashback episode, but it's shining a much needed light on what transpired all those centuries ago between the elves and the humans, but this time it's through the eyes of a character not yet introduced named Patry, aka Licht's fanboy slash groupie. I gotta say, the one characteristic that is coming off hardcore from him is his idolization of Licht. Now, this flashback starts off with the fated meeting between Wizard King and Licht, as well as the little sister, Tetia, who eventually becomes his wife and mother of his child. I gotta say, I got such a bro vibe coming off the meeting of Wizard King and Licht. Like, as soon as they saw each other have 4-leaf clovers, I'm like, bro, you got 4-leaf clover? Bro, I'm 4-leaf clover. Bro, we're 4-leaf clover, bro. And although they would eventually become the third eye, both Raya and Veto comment on how nice these two humans seem to be, and Licht is enjoying himself. It's just they're overjoyed, yet Patry seems to have a splash of doubt in him. He never really trusts him throughout this entire flashback, the Wizard King or his sister or humans in general. Now, whether that was based on his own instincts or jealousy, I mean, technically he was right to have those feelings due to the fact that his entire race was, massacred. Anyway, eventually time moves on. We see that Wizard King and Licht, their ideals are the same. They want a world where both the elves and the humans can live together, we can coexist, we can help each other out. Eventually, him and Tetia become an item. Tetia becomes pregnant, they eventually get married. Yet on the day of the ceremony, we see an attack. Now, up until this point, we believe that it was the Wizard King that, betrayed them because it was light magic. Even Patry in this flashback, he thinks it's the Wizard King. That's the first person that comes to mind. Honestly, we still don't know if it's him, but what we see is the giant massacre of the elves. Now, it seems only 2 are left standing. Patry, who is severely injured, as well as Licht, who is holding the body of his dead wife, casts what we would now know as forbidden magic, the reincarnation spell. Yet, but it's not him who reincarnates first. Yes, the giant revelation in this episode, the thing that I've been building to, describing this giant flashback, which we've been seeing through the eyes of Patry, is the fact that Licht is not Licht, but Licht is Patry, in an identical body to that of Licht, who is housed in the body of William. So Licht is not the leader of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. It's literally Patry going under the moniker of Licht. And although Licht is the one that set the spell in motion, after seeing the wandering souls of his fallen brethren, Patry has decided to take on this mission. Knowing that his power is insufficient to resurrect everyone, he decides to resurrect the third eye, Veto, Raya, and Fana, then using the magic stones, which were technically in the elves' homeland, their property, and the stone tablet, as well as the sacrifice of Valtos, Rades, and Sally, resurrect his entire race. Whew, I think I got everything. I mean, that was a pretty intense flashback. Like I said, finally good to get a full-on look into the past of what actually happened. We still don't know whether the Wizard King did betray them or what's going on, like who is actually behind the attack of the elves. We don't know where Licht is. Is he currently in that giant floating orb that Yuna came across? Yuna's turning into an elf, so yeah, we still have that to deal with. Not to mention, this episode just had a giant revelation that I don't think anyone could see coming. Anyways, I absolutely enjoyed today's episode, and I have to mention the fact that we got a new opening, and it was just awesome. If those previews are any indication of how badass the upcoming episodes are going to be, I cannot wait for future episodes.
この体は人間だ。リヒトさんに似た姿の人間。そうだ。僕は確かに死んだ。魔法が封じられていたあの状況で、リヒトさんが発動したあれはおそらく禁術魔法。つまり転生魔法。